What's the deal? It's your boy Tex holding down for the Southside. Now I'm talking about welcome to the Flex with Tex podcast. We is back. I appreciate y'all for coming to kick it with your boy. I know I've been on a little hiatus, man. You know, work, summertime. It's been hot in the mud. It's been real hot, but we is back, man. I got a lot of stuff to run down on, man. You know, for this first episode back. I hope everybody been having a good summer, man. But we got some things to talk about. You know, let's get right into it. Speaking of the summer, man, listen, I've been to a few cookouts. You know, I had a few good times with my dogs, man. Summer's been fun. Work wise though, since I work outside, summer has been brutal. I know I lost about 11 pounds. We're the Yin Yang twins. Not talking about, but you know, it's been real hot. I can't wait till fall, man. We almost through the summer, y'all. I hope everybody been having fun. But this summer, I feel like it's been one of the hottest in a while. I don't know what y'all think, but this summer has been real crazy. Real crazy. But shout out to everybody for holding down, having some fun. Hopefully all y'all been being safe. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to, you know, wish y'all a nice summer. It's been so much happening. Where y'all want to start? Where y'all want to start? Text. I'm back. I'm here. You know what I mean? Let's start with this T app. Let's start off strong, man. So out of nowhere, this T app came along, and it's a app where women post pictures of dudes, right? And it's like Pinterest, like a long list of dudes, they pictures, and from what I gather, from what I heard, you can comment on the picture. It got a little red flag, like how many red flags does this guy have? I guess it's like a attention meter or something. I don't know, but I know a few homegirls who was telling me about that app and what's in it, and some people that's been in it, and why? My question is why y'all make this T app, I guess, and from what I see, to be fair, women who intended to use it the right way was saying, no, you know, we're just making it to one, see if, you know, anybody had some information or if there wasn't any negative information or red flags that they may not have seen yet that women could put them on to. You know, or it's like, anybody else dating this person, or, you know, have y'all had the same experiences? Okay, cool. My thing is, it's like that app is nothing but trouble. You're gonna get mad either way if you put your man on there. If it's any red flags or any comments, you know, it's just set up for disaster. Because for one, you know, that lady that he may have had a run in with, it's a different situation than yours. Now, if it ain't nothing crazy like, you know, he put his hands on me one time or anything like that, you know, because we don't condone no violence or none of that. But if it was nothing like that, I mean, why would you be worrying about, you know, what this man did with a prior situation or what may happen? Then you'll start reading the comments. If the app is what you know, what I've been told, you'll start reading the comments and there's like oh my gosh, this guy might not be the one for me, or what have I gotten myself into? I don't think it's a fair shake, because basically it's like a he say she say, and I am team men. You know, of course, black men don't cheat. Men shout out to the guys, man. You know, even at all the races and ethnicities, right? Excuse me. It's a little early, but yeah, man, y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all see for yourself, you know. Talk to the guy. We don't got no what T app, what would be. We ain't got no Jungle Juice app. Y'all know about them Jungle Juices, man. That's the Texas thing. You used to have Jungle Juices. We ain't got no Jungle Juice app where we got the women. Now, listen, if men had an app like this, with all the girls. With instead of red flags, you have like, it could be red flags. Uh, you have red flags, and then we bash women. Oh, y'all just bashing women. Oh, y'all don't like, hey, y'all know how it be. I love my black Nubian queens, but y'all know how it be. Oh my gosh, y'all don't like black women. Y'all always putting us down. Y'all don't appreciate us. Even if it wasn't black women, it's, oh my gosh, y'all hate women y'all gay. Y'all hate women so bad. Like, y'all know how it be if the tables would turn. I ain't gotta, we ain't got to front. And again, for the ones who was using the app as it was intended, cool as y'all. And look, I ain't hating on the app. I'm just adding a little perspective. I ain't came up on none of that. So it ain't me being hateful or mad that I was on there or none of that. I'm just saying, come on, y'all. And we too old. Come on, we too old, y'all. We can't be still doing stuff like this. Come on now. Where's the trust? You either trust a man or you don't. You either gonna be with him or you won't. And that's a bar. So not only that, by the way, then the T app you get hacked. But before it get hacked, why was there? It was like a waiting queue to get in the app. Like y'all was really in there going crazy, exposing people, whatnot. Hey, do what y'all do, man. I'm just saying, I don't. Yeah, why y'all? The app got hacked somehow, right? And then a lot of y'all was putting y'all IDs to get verified to get in the app. Now, since when? What app have y'all ever got where y'all had to upload your ID? Let me know. I have never. Like this is what I'm saying. We too old, y'all. We too old. I've never. I ain't never got my ID out for some app right here with all my information on there. Now, I'm not saying they did anything bad with this information, with y'all IDs and whatnot, but y'all telling me, the ones who did it, y'all telling me that y'all wanted to get in the app so bad. Y'all wanted to see what these no good men was hitting on so bad that y'all was uploading your ID when y'all didn't have to. Cause I've been seeing the comments that said it wasn't even necessary. Y'all didn't even need to do it. So y'all up there putting y'all face and everything, y'all driver's license and stuff on that app, real ID, cause y'all gotta get them real IDs. Y'all over there getting the real IDs for these apps, man, just to get in there and look at some niggas, man, and see, if they bad, if they good. And you know what's the crazy part is? Let's keep it a buck, y'all. Come on, the people or the dudes with like a lot of red flags and comments and whatnot. Guess what? For some of the people, they gonna get hit up even more. Cause people, girls want to see what the hype about per se. Now, hey, I ain't telling you what I think. That's just a few birdies from around the way, man. But hey, shout out to the T app, I guess. Shout out to the women. I hope, like I said, the ones that was looking into it for whatever reason. Hope y'all found what y'all was looking for, and I hope maybe I didn't find it. And you know what? I'm gonna trust this man. It's 2025, and for whatever reason, we are still doing things like this to verify and validate, what we think and what we may feel. But that's all I gotta say about the T app, man. I heard some crazy things, but it's all good. But moving on, Ari Lennox. So Ari Lennox said something about my favorite show ever, Martin. And Martin, best show in the world. You know how Martin and Pam always used to crack on each other. Ari Lennox was, made about colorism, about how she's being a brown girl growing up, and Martin used to always bag on Pam, and you know, I guess making like a bad thing. First of all, they both black. First of all, it won't like Pam was just taking the joke. She was giving them back. It was like, to me, it was like a friend dynamic. Pam was Gina's best friend. Martin was with Gina, so that's how they got along. They was talking about each other, and not only that, they was going back and forth. There was many times in the show where you know um, Martin and Pam looked out for each other. So when I heard it on the airways of Ari Lennox saying what she was saying, I was just like, yeah, I don't know. She definitely was reaching with this one. Come on, Auntie Ari. Nah, I fool with Ari Lennox. She do like an auntie though, and it ain't bad or it ain't wrong or nothing. But come on, Auntie, like you gotta chill. You gotta chill. Maybe she was high. I don't know if she smoked. I ain't saying she smoked, but maybe she was, high or something. Maybe high on life and just like, you know what? I just want to talk about, you know, Martin and Pam from a sitcom on TV, one of the best ever. And they was talking to each other. Yeah, you gotta chill. When you be going viral, it be about everything but, your music. And your music is dope. And like I said, I fool with Harry. It's crazy how, to me, it seems like, people just be saying stuff to be relevant. Not that she's not relevant, but like just to get they, viral. Because Martin, oh, I can take the children, bounce them on their knees, bounce them on the knees, and then I sing a melody. Cause the vinyl man, did you make? Man, you don't know nothing about that. That's my favorite episode of Barnett Hill. Was on Martin, and that don't got nothing to do with nothing. Just random. If y'all don't know me by now, I guess a little random, but yeah. Ari, chill up, chill up. But don't you still wanna stay on it? All right, hey, all right. Um, moving on with the you know celebrities. Gucci's girl. What her name is? I feel bad because I had that wrote down. Keisha Dior, right? Yeah, my fault. Keisha Dior was doing the interview, and it was like when Gucci came home. She did everything. She even bathed him. And it popped off a nice, media wide question of would you bathe, your loved one or the person you with? And I was listening to the Breakfast Club as I usually do, and just was like, uh, she wouldn't, wash the man's butt or the hot spots per se. And I was talking with some of my people, some of my friends, and I asked some of my homegirls, like, would y'all do that? And of course, Charlamagne the guy was like, yeah, I would love to get, that's what's wrong with you women these days. You don't care to see a man. I would love to get bathed. And I was thinking, like, for the ones who might have done it, like, it's cool, it's nice, the thought of it, bathing your partner or whatnot. But when they get to like, we do get like to the booty. But when you think about it, they don't, you don't really be watching those parts. It's like, it's sensual. It's nice. You get you a candle, throw on the 90s R&B, You know what I'm talking about? Turn on the lights. And then you get the bubble bath. Have it smelling nice in there, like I said. And, you just, y'all know how it be. When we bathe, we ain't getting in between no toes, and we ain't nobody talking about somebody get up and turn around and spread them, you know. And let me get in, let me get on in between the crevices. No, we just talking about the back, the shoulders, chest, legs, Um, but yeah, I was thinking, I was asked like, hey, would you let somebody bathe you? You know what I mean? And I was sitting there, I was thinking like, it would be cool. It would be cool. But women get little OD washing, man. No. Oh, I'll get that part. Oh no, I got it. And just see trying to watch and just be looking at your eyes all the time. Be like, no, y'all don't mind me. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Fellas know what I'm talking about. But no, I wouldn't mind. Just watch it, boy. But yeah, when Jess put it like that, yeah, this ain't like a full wash type thing. We went to the back, like I said, back chest. Put a little soap on it. You got to make it sensual, No, neck, chest, back, leg. All right, I'm gonna let you step out. I'm gonna let you do the rest. What I mean? But yeah, and everybody was saying yes, it's tough. They had callers in. They was like, yeah, do whatever my man. When the last time? Somebody tell me. When the last time y'all did wash somebody or vice versa? Let me know how that. Let me know how that was, how it went. And the turnout. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. But hey, shout out to Keisha. If she was doing the full body wash and all that, power to her. Power to her. Also speaking of the Breakfast Club, we're gonna stay right here for a while. I forgot. Oh, Breakfast Club had calls in about fables, like not fables, rituals or not, what's the other word? Remedies, house remedies, whatever. And one of the callers was like, yeah, if you got like acne or razor bumps, somebody used to call in and said, yeah, OG told me if you pee on a rag, you know, and put it on your face, it was gonna burn, but it'll be gone the next day. And Charmaine was like, man, I don't believe that. I wouldn't do that. Another caller called in and said, yeah, I had razor bumps. I peed on the rag, put it on my face, the next day it was all gone. Now, let me tell you something. That's kind of like when you get stung by a stingray and somebody got to pee on you. How does that work though? Because like you in the water. Because I heard stories. You get stung. I'm like, hey, what's wrong? Oh, and then like you get out, somebody got to pee on you. How did that work? Like, do y'all run to the bathroom? Do they just no? I need you right now. I need you. Pull your pants down right now and just pee on me. Like, do you lay down? It's weird, man. But when it comes to razor bumps, there's got to be some other remedies. Like if I save, and the crazy thing is, I believe that. I mean, I don't got no reason not to believe them people, but I believe it worked. But if I have razor bumps or something, man, you think I'm finna? Come on, that's nasty. You think I'm finna pee on the rag and put it on my face? Like, do y'all hold y'all nose when y'all like it's people? I didn't heard some wild things, man, and they were saying some other sayings and stuff that I ain't heard before. Um, but the pee on your rag, like who thought of that? I know there's some wild people in this world, and that's alright. But who? Mm-mm. I'm not being no. It got to be some, some aloe cream or something that I could do instead of that. But that's embarrassing and nasty. Like, who would think, you know what? Oh my, what? I gotta pee. Let me grab some pee, man, and get rid of, what I got going on. But Breakfast Club and wilding, you know. But I just want to see, and if anybody done that, on, on down, just tell me why you couldn't go any other route, basically. Like you couldn't do any other route than that. But hey, it is what it is, man. You know. Oh, and we still on celebrities, y'all. Now RG3, we all know Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark, even though they play different positions, have been measured to each other since college, compared to each other. RG3 said something. I guess RG3 is like a Angel Reese hater because he likes Caitlin Clark. Now you can like which one you like. I fool with Caitlin Clark tough. I'm a Caitlin Clark fan myself. But we ain't got to degrade one to up the other, which is what I think both sides do. Both sides do it. So, but RG3 says something in the lines of something in the regard. I don't know exactly what he said, but it was something with Angel and a monkey. So I'm gonna say, and that was wrong too. But Shaq seen it and said, "Hey, I'm gonna slap you when I see you because you shouldn't be saying I told Angel to, stay quiet, don't respond. But I'm gonna slap you when I see you." Mark Henry, the wrestler, said the same thing. Now, RG3, shout out RG3. He from Texas, man. We played him in high school. When I was on JV, he was on varsity, tearing us up in football and basketball. He was nice, but RG3 be fooling, man. He had a spat with Ryan Clark. Going back and forth, white woman, black woman. It's like RG3 got him a bad name now, man. But come on, y'all too old, bro. Y'all talking about slap each other, Shaq? Come on, Shaq. Come on, Shaq. Come on, Mark Henry. Like y'all, we can't talk it out as men. Like it's everybody going at each other. Even though I will say, what RG3 said, no matter what he meant, that was wrong. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was wrong. That was wrong. But let's not. Come on. Hey, they already say the black people tearing each other down in the first place. Like, relax, y'all. Yeah, go on it. Cam and Gillie. Cam Newton and Gillie the Kid. I forget what who said what first, but Gillie the Kid, of course he from Philly, so he be hyped that the Eagles won. And he be parading around with the belt, which is cool, whatever. Like he, was part of it. I don't know if Cam said something first or what. Or was it more of the media was, oh, because Cam Newton, I remember now. Cam Newton had his top 10 quarterbacks and said Jalen was the top 10 quarterback. Had the world in the uproar. I was at a birthday dinner with my bro, and me and my bros had a top 10 quarterback discussion as well. Now, I got Jalen in my top 10, but not in my top 5. But then, so all that resulted in the uproar, and now people acting like Cam was trash. Cam Newton, let's not disrespect Cam Newton. And all y'all can say was he ain't died when that football in the Super Bowl. Please stop. Please stop. All Cam was saying was, they don't ask Jalen to carry the team. They just ask that he don't mess it up. So I guess that's not why he was on his top 10. Now Cam had pulled that team on his back. So let's not. And I hate that people try to down Cam Newton. Like, please stop. Cam was one of the toughest running quarterbacks in the league. Went to the Super Bowl, was an MVP. Stop it. You can't see him as accolades. He won a national championship. Like, please stop. So for Gillie to act like Cam was trash and they going back and forth, like, come on. And then, of course, Cam said something about Gillie's album sales and, Gillie, that hit Gillie, pride. So he going back and forth. Like, come on, bro. Like, why we all can't get along, y'all? You know, my black brothers and sisters. But we ain't gonna sleep on Cam. Cam Newton was a dog. Is a dog. Don't play with Cam Newton. Y'all know what he had to do with Carolina. Y'all know who he had with Carolina. What one his best receiver, Ted Ginn Jr.? Come on, stop playing. Please stop. But we really gotta chill, y'all. Everybody going at each other. It's the heat. I told y'all it's hot in the whole outside. Everybody in the heat getting tipsy. Everybody, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. But hopefully they can talk it out, man. Speaking of which, I seen a viral clip where Chuck E. Cheese got arrested at work. Now, how embarrassing that the kids was just looking. So how police roll up in Chuck E. Cheese? Y'all can be like, hey, can we talk to you? Can we talk to you outside? You know, let's go outside. Can we talk to you in the back? You know, where you can take your uniform off, take the Chuck E. head off. You know, we can talk to you. Man, they arrested Chuck E. Cheese in front of the kids, man. He was still in his suit. How y'all know it was him? That could have been the Chuck E. Cheese fill-in. Now I'm in handcuffs. You don't know. I'm hot. I'm outside. I'm Chucky. You know, I'm Chucky. I gotta finish my shift. I was dancing. You know how they be doing in the like. Police be doing too much, man. You arrest Chuck E. Cheese. You arrest Chucky. You don't take that man head off like a Scooby Doo. Remember Scooby Doo? If it wasn't for those meddling kids, you gotta take the man head off first. Take the man head off. And then, oh, we got the right guy. Well, and take his head off outside of the Chuck E. Cheese, man. All the kids probably scarred for life now. Dang, police just be doing anything. Speaking of police doing anything. All right, it's time to get a little serious, y'all, for a second. As a black man, we see things like this over and over again, man, and it is terrible. I don't understand it, but I forget the dude's name, but black man got pulled over. Apparently his window wasn't working. Police pulled him over. And in the video we see the police busting through the window, punched my man in the face while he was sitting in the car, then dragged him out the car and was punching him again in the face. Now, like I said, I've listened to the Breakfast Club and other outlets, and I've seen where, police is called in, people have called in as well, try to defend. To me, it's like trying to defend the actions. Saying the man should have did this and that. After police ask you a question, if you don't answer, then the police, I guess, do what they want to do. But let me tell you something, though. Let me tell y'all something. The man wasn't a threat to nobody. He wasn't resisting to nobody. Like, he wasn't a threat. He was in his car. So, y'all tell us to, record things and, you know, abide by the rules. Record. So we send on camera. I know the cops had to know they was on camera. But that's what I'm saying. The cops not caring. Why they not caring? Is it because they know they won't get in big trouble? We've seen a lot of instances like this before, right? And a slap on the wrist, oh, we're gonna look into it, suspend it for a while, whatever. But come on, man. But no matter what, I heard more audio on the subject. My man was a little, he was a little irritated in his voice, telling police what he won't gonna do or none of that. But still, does it warrant get punched in the face? No matter what, it does not warrant that. No matter what, he had to get punched in the face like that. Like, what y'all want us to do, man? Listen to the police. We still getting beat up. Don't resist. We still getting knees on our neck and whatnot. And I know like I'm gonna teach my son, my kids, do what the officers say. Because guess what? We just want to get home safely. We just want you home safely when they get older. Just like me. Anytime I get pulled over, I'm not gonna have no attitude because we don't even want to give them a reason. You know what I'm saying? Sad to say, we shouldn't have to be like that. But I get pulled over, man. I'm yes sir, no sir. Uh, Hands on steering wheel. If you're holding, let them know where it's at. Just comply, man. Because at the end of the day, I just want to get home safely, man. I got pulled over in DC one time, and I remember this was years ago, like in my mid-20s or so, because I was going on the wrong. I turned and DC wild, so it was like a one way, and a lady was honking the horn. It was too late by now, so I just stopped. Right, I was about to reverse, but then police pulled up on me. They came to the window, like, sir, you on a one way. I was like, yes, yes, sir. I didn't notice till I turned, but he was like, yeah. He was like, why are you sweating? I was like, I'm hot. It's a little hot. I was like, have you been drinking? I was like, no, sir, I don't drink. Uh, so, got my ID and whatnot, checked the stuff, and I don't know if I got a ticket. I probably did. But I went home. I mean, just imagine if, I was a little irritated or said, why are you asking me if I'm sweating? Like, I can't sweat. The point is, we know that we have to be better, just like anything else. We just know we have to be better. We have to be on a you know, higher. We have to act on a higher pedestal. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's probably not the right word, but to be punched in the face, man, over and over again. Who's showing the control here? The self control, because the police just ain't showing no self control. It's like they got that badge on and they can just do what they want to do, and they ain't right. Now, the boy was eating the punches now, and now he got a lawyer like he should have, and he gonna get some money. Regardless what he said or did, he was not a threat. He shouldn't have got punched in the face. So I don't want to hear none of that. He should just listen. He should comply. You know how it be. Why they couldn't just drag him out the car and just throw him on the ground? I mean, I don't feel you need to do that. It was like three of them, three policemen. Just drag him out, slam him on the car like y'all be doing something. And I know the dude was probably eating it. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, payday, check. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's and we know all police ain't bad, man. But it's hard. It really is hard to trust them. I ain't gonna lie to you. Y'all do make it hard. But to my black man, my black woman, man, everybody, but particularly, my black people, man, just it's tough sometimes, but just listen and do what the cops say so y'all can get home safe, man. All I want is for y'all safety. Yes, record, yes. Record, do what y'all gotta do, man. Put the pressure on them. And I know it's seeming like sometimes the pressure don't even care, but we just want to get home safe. We just want to see another day, man. So hopefully the police get fired, man. But we gotta do better, man. We gotta do better. These are people we supposed to call when we in trouble, right? Since we don't want to take things into our own hands. I mean, we've called the boys before, and they done ran up like we was the problem. He's like, no, we don't want to call. You know how it is. But I just want all my people to be home, get home safe, man. Get home safe. Um, but off that, let's get on a lighter note, man. Would you get non family member tatted on you? I was also listening to podcasts. I listen to a lot of podcasts, man. I like podcasts. And the topic was actually Drake had LeBron tatted on him, like his jersey. But since they had that sweat or whatever, then it was supposed to be SGA's tat or his jersey number. And of course, they was clowning my boy Drake. It's hate on Drake season. Hate on Drake summer, even though he's still striving and whatnot. Shout out to my dog Drizzy, you know. Uh, but the subject was, will you get somebody tatted on you? They was clowning him for having. Now they said, if you got like Kobe or Michael Jackson or Jordan, stuff like that, that's cool. But I guess if you got anybody else, it's whack. But for one, I'm not getting no. If it ain't my family, I'm not getting nobody tatted on me. I could be the biggest fan, and that's cool. I'm not getting a tattoo on me. Just like a name. You see these people, all these names. All I'm gonna say is old names turn into new flowers. Hey. I ain't got no beef. Man. Old names turn into new big old flower tattoos, man. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, you couldn't pay me enough, bro. That's crazy. Mama, get your name or face or something tatted? Nah. So even if it's like any sports people that I idolize, I'm not getting them tatted. Maybe their number, maybe like Mamba, maybe the Mamba's name. Nah, I'm not getting no face or no jersey and then tatted on me. That's not mine. That's wild. And then my follow up question is, what would it take? You know, when would you get somebody's name tatted on you? Do it gotta be when y'all married? Y'all been together for a while? Matching tattoos? How does that work? Y'all let me know. Because I want to know, but I'm not getting nobody tatted on me. That's madness. That's real crazy. And then on to the next topic, man. Like I said, I know I'm jumping around. It's been so much, and it's a lot of stuff that I left off today, but I will be back, man. How do you tell somebody they smell? Like if they breath stink? Like I said, I seen where Charlamagne told somebody you ain't as right today. Like you ain't right. Like you don't smell too good today. Like that's embarrassing. I'd be mad, and I'm a nice person, so I ain't gonna. I'll never say that. Like I'll never be like, hey, you don't smell too good, or your breath stink. You know. I mean, if that's my bros, I'm like, here, you need some gum. Your breath stink. God, like, what did you eat? I've been in many situations, man, where I smelled something that wasn't too pleasant. I just like turn my head. You know when they be talking to you, and you turn your or you back up. Mm. Yeah, I can't tell nobody that they breath stink or they don't smell good. You don't know what kind of day they having, man. Maybe it's an off day. But how do y'all tell people though? It wouldn't be me. It couldn't be me. But y'all gotta let me know how y'all do it. Because apparently I'll just let people stink. If it ain't my bros, I'll just let them stink. Uh, Shannon Sharp fired from ESPN. Guys, that is. Oh, Shay, come on, we got on you before when you was fooling with that little girl. You retired her for the rest of her life, man. She then got I think 20 million or something. And now somebody else that they was talking about trying to sue for 20. This what happened when the brother down, bruh. It won't be the last. Somebody else gonna try to come and get you some money out there. And from your wisdom, from what I know, bro, you way smarter than this. Like you know better. You say you stay out the way, and when women get on the elevator, you get off from what happened. Where did you? I still want to know where you find this little girl at. She ain't black. The age is crazy, you know. And we talked about this before, just like Drea and old boy in the NBA for the Houston Rockets, Jalen Green. But come on, bro. With the That's My Michelle video, that one a black girl. People still believe you did that on purpose. It's just too many buttons. So I gotta chalk it up as bro, you was fooling. You my dog too. But now ESPN dropped you since you settled. Have you saying, I'm gonna fight this until the audio came out and I'm gonna see I'm gonna choke. What you say? I'm gonna choke you, I'm gonna hit you, and you talking about something, yeah, you like that. It's just bad, no. But ownership is big. I'm glad you still got Club Shay Shay. I'm glad you still got Nightcap, which I still support. Of course I'm a support. But gotta hold you accountable, bro. That's dumb. That's dumb. We all done stuff with that. That's just like Monique and them said, man. They keep pulling up, man. Get you an auntie. At least closer to your range, like 30 or something, bro. That nigga was like 18, 19. Guys out here looking crazy, thinking you trying to what's that word called? Groom these girls and control her. And come on. I know you got them aunties and them grannies throwing that thing at you, man. But what's crazy is you was about to sign $100 million deal, and that's what came out. And it's unfortunate, bro. But that's tough. But keep your head, man. I know your brother got entered to the Hall of Fame yesterday, man. Or enshrined, as you say today. His speech yesterday. Lesson learning experience. I hate that, he gonna lose a lot of sponsors and stuff. Hey man, that's what happened. But if anything, you own Nightcap and Club Shay Shay. So keep holding it down, man. Hey, you mess up all the time, man. But we shouldn't bash man while you down. You don't know how people be, but I know he's staying positive. It's tough, bro. It's tough. Um, Dad, huh? It's fucking black. Come on, get you a Nubian queen, but down somewhere. All that stuff your granny and grandpa was telling you. Last but not least, man, we all seen it. CEO, white man got caught up, bro. Was at a baseball game, right? They put the camera on. He was holding that girl, holding her from behind like this. Camera got on him. He was like, and tried to duck. That is not player. It was funny, uh, but I know a lot of me and my dogs and everybody was looking like, come on, bro. You CEO, you got all that money, man. What you do is duck. First of all, what you doing out in public with a side piece? What you doing out in public with a side piece in the super box, knowing who you are out in public at a baseball game? That's number one. Wow, who do you think you are, Mr. Good Stuff? Boy, you was dumb like bubblegum. Mm. And what made you think like, you know what? All right, girl. Dad, you asked me to go out, so you know I can't go outside. But you been asking me to go outside. Come on, man. Let's hit this baseball game. Everybody gonna know. Skybox. I'll be holding on to you. I'll just be holding on to you. Then when they put the camera on me. Like, ain't no way you ain't think it was possibly like, come on, man, your P's and Q's, come on, dog. Now, right is right, wrong is wrong. What you did was wrong. But come on, man. Ain't no way people moving this stupid, bro. Hey, I'm telling you, when you got money, maybe there is. People feel invincible, man. If I ever get that money like that, and I'm gonna speak it to existence, Lord willing. Hey. Some stuff you just don't need to do no more. I'm not no longer going to no club. I ain't doing none of that, man. I'm chilling. Now, let me put myself in this situation. If I was at a baseball game, for one, I wouldn't be holding nobody like this, in the press box. I ain't doing it. First of all, I'm not going there. Listen, let's hit a bookstore, several states over. You know what I mean? let's say the bookstore, several states out away. When you want to be out, we gonna go out. I don't condone this. I wouldn't do. I'm just saying, you know, hey, take me out. Take me out. Okay, shoot, let's go to let's go to a farm and wax a hatchet or something. All right, let's be outside with the animals. Nice little feed the animals. Look some, you know, get your hands dirty a little bit since we got already. Yeah, I mean, but anyway, now if I was dumb enough, if I was in the situation, what would I do? I'm holding the girl, cameras on me. I recognize. At that point, hey, do you just stay where I'm ah, oh, it's choking. Oh, hey. And the camera's on me, but they can't hear. So, we give them the Heimlich to the girl. Oh, and when I'm doing that, man, how are you choking that? Like you spitting something up. Spit some up, and then, now we acting. Now we acting. So I'm giving her a Heimlich. She choking, and she spit up something. And then, I'm like, are you okay? Oh my, and now I'm looking like, oh my, help. Like, oh, I'm freaking out. That's what I would do. You know, you know. Oh, look at that. Who's that CEO of the? Oh, oh. Are you okay? Oh my God, I need help. Let me run out and get some help. Let me run out. I'll be right back. This girl is choking. I'll be looking at the camera. This girl is choking. She choking. I was helping her with the Heimlich. She choking. Now I gotta go and get help to make sure she's okay. I'll be right back. And of course I'll never come back. Come on, man. Like, gotta be smart here, man. Come on, CEO. Not half your money about to be going, CEO. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, look, man. I missed y'all. Flex with Text, be back. Nine time about. Y'all hit me up, man. It's been a long time. I miss talking with y'all. A little hiatus, but we here, we back. I appreciate y'all for fooling with me. And we back next week, man. We're gonna get this train rolling. Oh, football is back. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. I can't wait. Texas Longhorns College. I know it's up for y'all women, man. I know y'all like, oh my gosh. Our time for them be dwindled. And is, like y'all be saying, and is, and am. Dang, Saturday college football, Sunday NFL, Monday NFL, Thursday night football. Sometimes you got, you know, what Saturday NFL games too? Man, y'all in trouble. Don't be asking us 1,000 questions with this and that, but that no, football is on. I can't wait. Look, I can't wait for the weekend. All I need is some food, man, and my big TV, and then the group chat with my bros. Listen, that's all I need, man. Football season back. It'd be the longest off season ever, but we gonna get into all that. We gonna talk about all that, but I appreciate y'all fooling me, man. I've been people been asking where I've been at. Just been handling business, man. But we back. Flex with Text podcast. I fool with y'all boys, man.